Today we're going to look at just how easy it is to get set up with your iD24 audio interface. In the box you'll find the following items: your iD24, a quick start guide, and a USB C to C cable. Firstly, connect iD24 directly to your computer using the USB cable. If your computer has USB-A ports, you will need to get hold of a USB-A to C cable or an adapter. Once connected, iD24 will power on. iD24 will work with both Mac and Windows computers, but first you'll need to download the driver from the Audient website, which gives you access to the iD software mixer and allows you to control iD24. The link is available in the description below. If you're using a Mac, open the downloaded file and then drag the iD app into your Applications folder. When you open it, a little iD icon will appear in the menu bar at the top. Clicking on the iD logo will give you access to various settings. To set iD24 as your Mac sound device, simply open up your system preferences, go to Sound, and select iD24 as your input and output device. If you're on Windows, open the downloaded driver file and simply follow the steps on the installer. Once installed, you can then open the Windows Settings app, go to Sound, and select iD24 as your input and output device. On older versions of Windows, this can be done from the Sound menu in the control panel. When you open the iD app, an iD icon will also appear in the system tray, which you can then right-click on to gain access to various features and settings on iD24. You may be asked to run a firmware update on iD24 when you first open the iD app. Simply follow the instructions through before using iD24 to ensure it's fully updated. Now you have iD24 connected to your computer, it's time to get some audio going. Firstly, plug in your speakers using one or both sets of outputs on the rear of the unit, or connect a set of headphones to one of the headphone outputs on the front. The volume of the speakers can be adjusted using the main knob on the top of the unit, and the headphones with the dedicated headphone knob. Provided you have set iD24 as your sound device, if you play audio from your computer, whether from some audio software or music application, you should see signal appearing on iD24's meters, and you should hear audio playback. To start recording, use either the combi jack inputs on the back for a microphone or line level equipment like a keyboard, or alternatively use the instrument input on the front for guitars or basses. The instrument input will come in on channel 1 and will replace anything that's plugged into the first input on the rear of the unit. If you're using a microphone that uses phantom power, make sure you flick the 48-volt toggle switch on the channel that you're using. You can also make use of the other input conditioning features, such as the pads for especially loud signals, or the high-pass filter to reduce unwanted low-end frequencies. You can quickly set your input levels using the gain knobs on the top of iD24. To check your input levels, you can either look in your audio software, or you can open up the iD software mixer. Simply go to the menu bar on a Mac or the system tray on a PC, and open up the iD menu and select Show Mixer. Now you can see the levels of your input channels in the iD software mixer. We recommend turning up the inputs until the loudest peak is at around -12 dB. If you want to make use of the ultra-low latency monitoring, you can turn up any of the input faders and you will hear an ultra-low latency copy of your inputs in your speakers or headphones. And in the same way, you can reduce or mute your computer audio using the DAW channels as well. It's important to note that these faders represent the direct monitoring path for your inputs and don't control the gain of the mic preamp inputs. Now simply create a new channel in your audio software and set the correct inputs, and you're ready to start recording. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos and tutorials on recording with iD24, and if you need any help getting set up, head over to the help pages on our website or get in touch and we'd be more than happy to help you out.